scouting this world, I discovered that Amon's forces have invaded the temple to raise a Void Shade hybrid. You cannot let him succeed. Eliminate his Void Slivers, and the abomination will not draw breath.
We're about to have company. Enemy forces are gunning for us.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Hostile Zerg encountered.
Defensive drone initiated. The wonders of modern technology.
Our allies are in combat.
Sharing Zerg regeneration. Healing in progress.
Our allies are in combat.
The Void Shade hybrid will awaken soon, unless you destroy a sliver.
Kaboom, baby!
Our allies are in combat.
Potential for multiple toxic nests. Must use.
Mutation completed.
You have crushed a Void Sliver. I knew you could be trusted.
Complete. Evolution complete. We have met the enemy in combat.
Men available.
Enemy combatants in motion. They're headed our way.
I must ask another favor of you, friends. We are trying to evacuate the people of the city. The ship leaves soon, and it could use any defenses you have to spare. The evacuation ship is heading out. Keep watch over it.
Many toxic nests ready. Deployment
A new queen has
advised.
emerged. Unacceptable command.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
We can evacuate everyone in this area now.
Evolving Brutalisk. Threat maximized.
Mend is now ready.
Tell that, coming through.
Our forces are under attack.
Hostile organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Potential for multiple toxic nests. Must use.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
We will strike a void sliver. The hybrid has almost formed.
Multiple toxic.
You have destroyed another sliver.
Our allies are in combat.
Ghost reporting.
Mutation complete. A new queen has emerged. Evolution completed. A new queen has emerged. A new queen has emerged. Mutation completed. A new queen has emerged. Our allies are in combat. A new queen has emerged.
Toxic. Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
A new queen has emerged.
The evacuation ship is almost ready to resume its course.
Eyes up, our ride here.
Be on your guard. The evacuation ship is underway.
Regeneration commencing will heal armies. Many toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
The ship will stop here to pick up more survivors. The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
We have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Activating defensive drone.
Enemy attack imminent. Prepare defenses.
I must warn you, the ship will be leaving shortly.
Time to play defense.
Our allies are in combat.
Sensing cloaked units. Detection advised.
The evacuation vessel is moving forward. I pray it remains safe.
Our allies are in combat.
Regeneration commencing will heal.
Alas, there are no remaining ships. This bodes ill for the survivors. Amon will notice his slivers disappearing if you keep this up.
Time to play defense.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Leviathan, largest of Zerg. Powerful evolution.
Eyes up, our ride here.
Our allies are in combat.
Evolving Leviathan. Sky will belong to Swarm. Potential for multiple toxic nests. Must use. Leviathan, largest of Zerg.
Enemies on the offensive. Prepare to defend. Bringing a defensive drone
Our forces
online.
are under attack. Our allies are in combat. A new queen has emerged. Our allies
Now
are
back
in
to
combat.
it.
The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
Our allies are in combat.
One sliver remains, commanders.
A new queen has emerged. Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete. A new queen has emerged.
Ghost
Our allies
reporting.
are in combat.
Defensive drone initiated.
We have met the enemy in combat.
One hell of a healing device. Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Mutation completed.
Sharing the surge
Hostile sighted inbound on our base. Activating defensive drone.
You have driven Amon from this world and saved all who were here. Thank you, commanders.
We require
During
more
the height of the Purifier program, many personalities were stored here for AI conversion. One of them turned out to be more than we could handle. This Tal'Darim, once a prisoner, has escaped and corrupted our systems to create his own forces. You must help me restore our control.
We need more minerals.
The first location is secure. Unfortunately, the Tal Dareem was quite thorough. I'll need to visit the other security terminals to purge them.
A new queen has emerged.
The Tal Dareem's forces are heading our way. They appear as holographic warriors of many races, inspired by his battles in life.
We got some visitors heading for our base, and they don't look too friendly.
I am eternal. Without question.
Nothing more to do here. I shall move on to the next area in a moment.
Kill is self-detected. I will remind them who their queen is. The swarm hunger.
Proceeding.
Evolution complete. Mutation complete.
Accessing security terminal and beginning data reset.
I listen. We move.
Our allies are in combat.
The Tal Dareem still thinks he can destroy me. Can you prove him wrong?
We are ready to kill. I listen.
Restoration efforts have reached the halfway point.
Our forces are under attack.
The enemy has raised a suppression tower. Their beams will interfere with my work unless you destroy them.
Our allies are
Systems
in
work halted by tower strikes. This is just a transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes. I have overwritten 3/4 of the Tal'Darine's operations. Hold fast. Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
We are ready to kill. We move.
Our allies are in combat.
What are your commands?
Mutation completed.
Data secure. This security terminal is clear of corruption.
Mutation complete.
We are ready to kill. What are your commands?
Spawn more overlords.
The transport is nearly ready. Relocating to the 3rd terminal soon.
Need more Vespene credits. Mutation completed.
Transport en route.
You best get ready. The enemy's headed for our base.
Mutation complete.
We are ready to kill.
Infested.
Interesting. One of the data cores has not yet been breached by the rogue Tal'Darine. If you could recover these personalities, the Purifiers would be grateful.
The swarm. The swarm hunger.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
What a relief. Another personality saved. Beginning security data restoration. Considerable wait time ahead.
We are ready to kill.
I require aid. System defenses have been activated against me. This personality will never be lost now. Thanks to your diligence, the personalities of these warriors are safe.
We require more minerals.
I listen. The swarm hungers.
Detecting another suppression tower.
Allies are in combat.
I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
I'm calling in the Hyperion.
Our allies are in combat.
Without question.
Mutation completed.
I have regained control of 50% of our systems, but it hasn't been easy. Enemy suppression tower activated.
We are ready to kill. Without question.
Infested drop is now available.
Our allies are in combat.
Only 25% of the corruption remains. The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right.
From hungers. Our vengeance will be complete.
We have met the enemy. Our allies are in combat.
System integrity verified. We are back online at this location.
Mass frenzy is now ready.
Our allies are in combat.
Our vengeance will be complete.
I must proceed to the next security terminal soon. Make your preparations.
Your bidding. What are your commands?
The transport is in motion.
Mutation complete. We have met the enemy in combat.
Got an enemy attack coming for our base. Stay frosty.
Our allies are in combat.
Your bidding.
Our allies are in combat.
Restoring original security protocol. Try to be patient.
Mutation complete.
Hostile forces have been deployed to my position. I recommend taking out that suppression tower. Quickly.
Our allies are in combat.
Tower attacks have temporarily disabled my systems.
Our allies are in combat.
Mass frenzy is ready.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Suppression tower down.
Evolution complete. Evolution completed.
This world shall fall.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Infested drop available.
Our allies are in combat.
System takeover is halfway complete. And yes, I am doing my best. Enemy suppression tower activated. due to the tower's interruption.
Our allies are in combat.
Agreed.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces
The tower has
are
ceased its fire. At least something is going right. My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it. I recommend taking out that suppression tower, quickly.
The fittest shall survive.
Our allies are in
Tyrion's on its
combat.
way.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in
Despite the
combat.
odds, everything has been fully reset here.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
We are ready.
Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Finalizing route to final terminal. Try to stay focused.
Our allies are in combat. Mutation completed.
This world shall fall.
Moving forward.
Warm hungers. Agreed.
More of our purifier kin are being stored in this data core. Recover them if you can.
The storm hungers.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
This purifier is free from harm.
Our allies are in combat.
I listen.
Our allies
You
are in
have protected
combat.
another of my brethren. Excellent. We have saved the purifier personalities from this data core.
Our allies are in combat.
Infested drop
Our
is now
allies are in
available.
combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Analyzing corrupted security data. Stand by.
We are ready to kill. Agreed.
The Tal'Darim still thinks he can destroy me. Can you prove him wrong? Detecting another suppression tower.
Our allies are in combat. Our
Tower
allies
attack
are in combat.
temporarily disabled my systems.
Our vengeance will be
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Mutation completed.
You think you can defeat me?
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete. Our allies are in combat.
Suppression tower down. Enemy suppression tower activated.
Allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. No, we have reached
System
maximum
takeover is halfway complete. And yes, I am doing my best. Systems work halted by tower strikes. I am under attack. Care to assist?
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under
Tower
attack.
has ceased fire. At least something is going right.
Our vengeance.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Suppression towers are powering up in several locations.
Listen.
Our forces are under attack.
My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it.
Our allies are under
Tower
attack.
destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it. The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right.
The swarm hungers.
Our allies are in combat.
The swarm.
Analyzing systems. No trace of the Tal'Darim personality remains. It appears he is truly dead at last. Fine work, commanders.
Listen up, Commanders. We've got a serious level of infestation here, and we need to burn it out stat. These monsters are dangerous at night, but they burn out during the day. That's when we'll torch the infested structures.
Chrono boost online.
need more
Our
overlords.
structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
Not enough minerals. We need more minerals. We require more minerals. We need more minerals.
We're almost out of daylight. Once the sun sets, the infested will come knocking on our door.
Mutation complete.
That's the last of the sunlight. Our defenses have to hold until the night is over.
Evolution completed.
The enemy is Zerg. Prepare yourself.
We are unending.
We call these ones the boomers. They spit acid, and they explode when they die.
No time like the present. The fight begins. Your queen listens. I am the swarm. My search continues. The fight begins. Speak. The fight begins. Explain yourself. Mutation completed. Spawn more overlords. The fight begins.
The night's almost over. We'll be safe to move out again in the daytime.
Our allies' base is threatened. The fight begins.
Time to get to work. We have to burn away enough of the infestation before the day ends. Start with the structures I've marked.
No time like evolution complete. Mutation
Sending you the
complete.
coordinates for more structures.
Mutation complete. No time like mutation completed. Evolution complete.
I've got another sector with structures on my scanners.
Make it quick. I need answers. Evolution complete.
We're making good progress, but there's still a lot of infestation to go.
Mutation complete.
Detecting more structures at this location.
Immobilization wave is now available.
Evolution completed. The fight begins. Explain.
Make the most of the day, Commanders. It's nearly over.
Assimilation aura is now ready.
Our allies are in combat. You have my attention.
Sit tight, Commanders. This night's just getting started. Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Evolution complete. My search continues. Our allies are in combat. I need answers. A new queen has emerged. Out of energy. I am the swarm. Mutation completed. A new queen has emerged. Our allies are in combat. Our allies
You
are in
have to defend that
combat.
barricade if it's gonna stay standing.
Make it quick.
Beware of those chokers. They'll stun and kill your forces after pulling them in.
I've got the enemy. Let's kill them. Our allies are in combat. The enemy's biomass will provide us resources.
But I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Make it quick. I am the swarm. Our allies are in combat. No time. Our allies' base is threatened.
Are you kidding me? Amon wants to attack us now too? Perfect.
Yes.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our
Evolution
structures.
completed. Evolution complete. We have met the enemy in combat. Our allies
This,
are in
Commanders.
combat.
It's almost sunrise.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Sunrise. That's our cue to move. We won't have enough time later if we destroy too few structures today.
Immobilization wave is
What is it?
available.
Oh.
Looks like we can find additional structures here.
Speak. Explain yourself. Our allies are in combat. You have my attention. I need answers. It's time to I've stunned the enemy. Kill them!
Not done yet, Commanders. Here's some more structures to burn out.
No time like the present. Our allies are in combat.
We're halfway there, Commanders. Keep it up, and we can still save this planet.
Our allies are under attack. Explain yourself. Make it quick, boldly. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Assimilation aura is ready, my queen.
Looks like we can find additional structures here.
No time like the present.
Looks like the sun's about to set. Get ready for nightfall.
Answers. I am the swarm. I've come this far. No time like the present. We have met the enemy in combat.
Immobilization wave is now.
Here come the infested. We have to hold them off until sunrise.
The fight begins.
The virophage out there, Commanders. Kill it if you can, but you have to do it at night. Don't worry if you can't kill the virophage tonight. I'm sure it'll be back tomorrow.
I am the Swarm. I've come this far. Our forces are under attack. Our allies
One
are
of our
in combat.
barricades is being hit hard.
I need answers. Our allies' base is threatened. We have
I'm
met
seeing the
enemy
infested
combat.
gather at one of the barricades.
We require more minerals. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Well, that's one less headache to worry about on this planet. Thanks, Commanders.
Allies are in combat. My search continues. Our forces are under attack.
Chrono boost activated. Our structure should resurge and
No
claim
time.
units much more quickly now.
Our allies' base is threatened. We have met the enemy in
An
combat.
enemy Nidus worm has emerged.
Our allies are in combat. I am the Swarm. Our allies are in combat. And our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack. I need answers.
Ugh, Amon's supporting the infested with his own forces. It's gonna be a long night.
Our allies are in combat.
Daybreak is just around the corner. Hold the line until then.
Explain yourself. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. We have met the enemy in combat. Yes? What is it already?
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
Our allies are in combat. We need more minerals. The fight begins.
We've burned
Our
out almost
allies
all
are
of the
in-
infestation. Let's finish the job.
Unacceptable command. Our forces are under attack. Unacceptable command. Your queen, listen. Our allies are in combat. Our foes have become our resources. The enemy is stunned. Attack now! No time like the present. The search continues. We have met the enemy in combat. Not enough energy.
That's the last of it. The planet's saved, Commanders, and we have you to thank.
This is Deborah Green, Guildmaster of the local Kelmorian mining crew. My people have to be evacuated as soon as possible. Our ships can't start their launch sequences without attracting the infested. We need you to protect us until we're up in the air. I'll send you the coordinates of our ships. You set up a perimeter at one of them, its pilot will start the launch sequence.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Good job, What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. It's your time. You scared me. SCV ready. What's going on? Red butterfly biscuit. SCV ready. You scared me. SCV ready. SCV ready.
The add-on has been completed. Mutation.
SCV ready.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Commanders, one of my pilots is getting antsy. I think he might try to launch without you.
Mutation complete.
SCV ready.
That damn fool pilot started the engines. Commanders, that ship won't make it on its own.
Mutation completed. Our forces are under attack.
Don't let the infested destroy the ship. My people's lives are at stake.
Mutation complete. We have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack.
The Alexander is prepared for launch.
We have met the enemy in combat. We require more Vespene gas.
The infested are attacking the ship. You have to do something, Commanders.
Attack.
We have an enemy attack inbound.
Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Okay, that ship's on its way out. Time to focus on the others.
Mutation completed. Mutation complete.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Our forces are under attack.
The Protoss stand in our way. Knock them down.
Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
The infested are one thing, but Amon's forces are an even bigger threat. Take them out.
Add-ons complete.
The Alexander. I am glad you're out. Never saw it like this. Move quickly.
Good job, huh?
Our forces are under attack.
I hear you.
Mutation completed.
Forward! A reasonable request.
That's Blightbringer. Killed a lot of us when the infestation started. Turn the favor when you get the chance.
We have met the enemy in combat. Our
Enemy's getting
allies
close
are
to a
in
ship.
combat.
You're running out of time to stop them. Hopefully, Amon will think twice before trying that again, but I doubt it.
Our forces are under attack.
My oppo.
It won't be long before the noise draws the infested to your location.
Our allies are in combat. Our base is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Add-on, we have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete. We have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Those people are in danger, Commanders. They will die without your help.
We have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack.
A fair number of my people have made it to orbit. We've still got a ways to go. Blightbringer won't stay above ground forever. If you're gonna kill it, you should do it soon.
Our allies are in combat. Unacceptable command.
Yep. SCV ready.
Mutation completed.
In the rear with the gear.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly. I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
Our allies are in
your
combat.
structure for a time, yes?
We have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Regeneration commencing. We'll armies.
Our allies are in combat.
Ah, cloaked humans. Very clever. Deploy our protection.
Flightbringer's dead. And good riddance.
The Alexander is ready for use.
You scared me. Yeah. Good job, Bull. In the rear. SUV ready.
We have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
KMC supplied us with eradicators, but they've gone haywire. If you could deal with them for us, I'd appreciate it. Incoming enemy attack. They're headed for one of the ships.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Hold the line while the engines are warming up.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
You scared me. Overdone.
Mutation completed. Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat.
Move it.
Mutation completed.
I'm going.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Complete.
The Alexander flies again. An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
We have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack. We have met the enemy in combat.
I call this the apocalypse.
Don't forget about that enemy attack. It'll wipe out a ship much faster than the infested. Nice work. Now we can focus on the infested again.
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
Evacuation efforts are going well, Commanders. Just gotta keep protecting those ships.
Our allies are in combat.
The Eradicators are about to return to the facility. If you're going to handle them, do it sooner than later.
Roger.
Our allies are the add-on has been completed. Our allies are in combat.
I'm going.
Mutation completed.
Eradicators are down. Thank you, Commanders. No telling what those things were gonna do. Here they come. That ship won't last long against them. Incoming infested. Stop them from reaching the ship. They're heading for the ship again. You know what to do.
Our forces are under attack. We have met the enemy in combat. Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
That ship is a sitting duck, Commanders. It won't survive an enemy attack.
Allies are in combat.
That bought that ship a little more time. It might make all the difference.
Our forces are under attack. We have met the enemy in combat.
One more ship lost, and there won't be enough left to save the survivors. We have liftoff. At least some of us will survive this mess.
Gateway coming through. Definitely.
Our allies are in combat.
Let's roll! Lead off it. In the rear with the gear. Bad news.
Our allies are in combat.
Give us your best shot. Affirmative. Got no patience.
Our allies are in combat. Complete.
Just a few of my people are left on the planet. We're almost there.
The Alexander is ready for use.
Our allies are in combat.
Now, I command the Alexander.
Our forces are under attack.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Now
our allies are in combat.
I am proud of. That fight cost me quite a few forces.
We have met the enemy in combat. No, we have reached maximum. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
That's the last of us. I can't thank you enough, Commanders. You've saved us all.
Listen up, Commanders. We've got a serious level of infestation here, and we need to burn it out stat. These monsters are dangerous at night, but they burn up during the day. That's when we'll torch the infested structures.
More essence. Watchful. Change will come. Yeah, yes. Terrans will die. We will grow strong.
Defensive drone initiated.
Watchful.
Activating defensive drone.
I go.
Looks like we can find additional structures here. We're almost out of daylight. Once the sun sets, the infested will come knocking on our door.
Follow.
That's the last of the sunlight. Our defenses have to hold until the night is over.
Essence flows. I follow. I follow. More essence.
Time to play defense.
I go.
Ready for combat.
Look out for those hunterlings. They're fast, and boy can they jump.
Go. More essence.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Bringing a defensive drone online.
Essence flows. I follow.
Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
Our base is under attack.
You'll have to defend that barricade if it's gonna stay standing.
Essence.
Our allies are in
The
combat.
sun will rise any minute now. Then the infested will burn away.
Essence flows. Many enemies.
We made it to the dawn. To stop the infestation, we need to destroy enough of it each day. Head to these coordinates to start.
Mission completed. Our allies are in combat.
Many enemies. I will take essence. Change will come.
I've got another sector with structures on my scanners.
Our allies are in combat.
Many enemies.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Many enemies.
Our allies' base is threatened.
The Hollow Mother will fight for my pack.
Our allies are in combat.
Defensive drone initiated.
I follow. Essence flows. I follow. I go.
Our allies
Not
are
done
in
yet,
combat.
commanders. Here's some more structures to burn out. Still a lot of infestation left, but we'll get every last bit of it.
Watchful.
Mutation completed.
Bringing a defensive drone on.
The day's gonna end soon, commanders.
Evolution complete.
Essence. Is ready.
Evolution.
Glevic joins us. Primal. Wait for command.
We have met the enemy.
Lot
in
of dead
combat.
out there. Make sure that we don't join them. Like the hustle. But I'd advise against it, commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete. We have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete.
Devour.
Our
You
allies
sure you
are
want
in
to do that at night,
combat.
commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Yes.
Our allies are in combat.
Come, worm.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Many.
Our allies are in combat.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost. Keep your distance from those kaboomers. We call them that for a reason, you know.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our base is under attack.
Like the hustle, but I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack.
Rise, primal worm.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost. Ugh, Amon's supporting the infested with his own forces. It's gonna be a long night.
Our allies are in combat.
This may look bad, but it won't last much longer. Morning's almost here.
Our base is under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is
Picking
threatened.
up cloaking signatures.
Mutation completed.
You sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute. Let's get to work, Commanders. We have to burn enough of the infestation today so that we don't fall behind.
Come, worm.
Enemies.
Not enough Vespine. Need more Vespine. Our allies' base is threatened.
Griffin's ready for boarding.
Mutation completed.
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
I will take essence. I must change. I see Glevic is restored.
Our allies are in combat.
I follow. More essence. Watchful. Essence flows. I follow.
It's go time.
About half of the infestation has been cleared out. Don't give up. Detecting more structures at this location.
Our allies are in combat. Mutation complete.
Make the most of the day, Commanders. It's nearly over.
Our allies are in combat.
Another night, another fight. Keep them out of our base.
Our forces
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost. There's a virophage out there, Commanders. Kill it if you can, but you'll have to do it at night. You have until sunrise to attack the virophage. If you can't kill it now, you can come back to it tomorrow night.
Rise, primal worm.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. We have met the enemy in combat. Our base is under attack.
But I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. A barricade is under attack.
Under attack. Our base is under attack.
Seems like we could use a defensive
Our
drone.
base is under attack.
Looks like they're trying to tear down a barricade.
Our allies are in combat. We have met the base is under attack.
One hell of a
Our
healing
allies
device.
are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
You sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Attack. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our base is under attack.
Everyone in the ship, go, go, go!
Our allies' base is under attack.
Nice job, Commanders. Now we don't have to worry about the virophage after we clear out the structures.
Our allies are in combat.
But I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. That stank is strong enough to withstand sunlight. We have to kill it ourselves.
Our allies are in combat. Our base is under attack. Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat.
Change will come.
Are you kidding me? Amon wants to attack us now too? Perfect.
Our allies' base is threatened.
Sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Our allies are in combat. Our base is under attack. Our allies
Keep it up.
are in combat.
Night's coming to an end soon.
Our allies are in combat.
Change will come. Many enemies. Rise, primal worm.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat.
I will collect. I follow. Change will come. Essence flows. I follow.
Most of the infestation has been dealt with. Just a little more to go.
Our allies are in combat.
Killing is strong again. I follow. I will.
Our allies are in combat.
Yes.
last of it. The planet's saved, Commanders, and we have you to thank.